Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupang Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitang Tang Sajivam Sadvaitang Savadhutang Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devang Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvi Tangscha Krishna 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 Hey Krishna 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 Hey Krishna 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 Rakshamam Krishna 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 Pahimam Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshamam Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahimam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaudavani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Disha Tarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasa Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Haraye Namaha Hari Haraye Namaha Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Gopala Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana. Om apavitra pavitrova sarva avastang gatopiva ya smaret pundarika aksham sa bhaya abhyantara shuchi. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnana Anjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitang Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangung Langahayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamahang Vande Sri Gurung Dinataranam. Yat Kripa Tamahang Vande Parama Ananda Madhavam. Trinada Peace Nichena Tarar Iva Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nastyeva, Nastyeva, Nastyeva Gatir Anyatha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Aikya Arna Koriho Mane Asha. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, we will probably finish these prayers of the personified Vedas within the next 2 weeks. Today, we are studying scene number 32. This one is entitled, Even God Himself Does Not Know the Full Extent of His Energies. Srila Prabhupada now writes, the personified Vedas thus worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead in different ways. Offering worship to the Supreme Lord by praying, Vandanam, means also remembering His transcendental qualities, pastimes, and activities. But Lord Krishna's pastimes and qualities are ananta, unlimited. So it is not possible for us to remember all the qualities of Lord Krishna. Therefore, the personified Vedas worship to the best of their ability, and at the end they spoke as follows. Dyu pataya evate na yayor antam anantatataya. Tvam api yad antaranda nichaya nanu sarvarana. Ka iva rajangsi vanti vayasa sahayach trutayas. Twayi hi falanti atan nirasanena bhavam nidana. Oh, dear Lord Krishna, although Lord Brahma, the predominating deity of the highest planet, known as Brahma Loka, as well as King Indra, the predominating demigod of the heavenly planet, as well as the predominating deities of the sun, moon, etc., are all very confidential directors of this material world. They have very little knowledge about you, however. Well, then what to speak of ordinary human beings and mental speculators? So it is not possible for anyone to enumerate the unlimited transcendental qualities of your Lordship. No one, including the mental speculators and the demigods in the higher planetary systems, is actually able to estimate the length and breadth of your form and characteristics. Indeed, we think that even your Lordship does not have complete knowledge of your transcendental qualities. The reason for this is that you are Ananta, unlimited. Now, although it is not befitting in your case to say that you do not know yourself, nevertheless it is practical to understand that because you have unlimited qualities and energies, and because your knowledge is also unlimited, there is unlimited competition between your knowledge and your expansion of energies. So, before I continue, as Prabhupada will now explain this, what we just heard from the prayers of the personified Vedas is also applicable in the competition between Radha and Krishna. Because during the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, when Radha sees Krishna, Radharani becomes more beautiful. And when Krishna sees Radharani expanding her beauty, Krishna expands his beauty. And back and forth, each of them increasing at every moment. Now let us hear what Prabhupada has to say. The idea is that because God and His knowledge are both unlimited, as soon as God is cognizant of some of His energy, then Krishna perceives that He still has more energies. In this way, both Krishna's energies and Krishna's knowledge increase. Because both of them are unlimited, there is no end to the energies and no end to the knowledge with which to understand these energies. God is undoubtedly omniscient or all-knowing, but the personified Vedas say that even God Himself does not know the full extent of His energies. But this does not mean that God is not omniscient. When an actual fact is unknown to a certain person, this is called ignorance or lack of knowledge. However, this is not applicable to God, because God does know Himself perfectly, but still His energies and activities increase. Therefore, Krishna also increases His own knowledge to understand it. So both are increasing unlimitedly, and there is no end to it. So in that case, it can be said that even God Himself does not know the limit of His energies and qualities. How God is unlimited in His expansion of energies and activities can be roughly calculated by any sane and sober living entity. It is said in the Vedic literature that innumerable universes issue forth when Lord Mahavishnu exhales in his yoga nidra or mystic slumber, and then innumerable universes enter his body when Mahavishnu again inhales. We have to imagine that the universes, which according to our limited knowledge are expanded unlimitedly, and they are so great that the gross ingredients, namely the 5 elements of the cosmic manifestation, earth, water, fire, air, and sky, are not only within this universe, but are also covering the universe in 7 layers, each layer 10 times bigger than the previous one. In this way, each and every universe is very securely packed, and there are numberless universes. And all these universes are floating within the innumerable pores of the transcendental body of Mahavishnu. Lord Brahma prays in the Brahma Samhita, Ekopyasau rachaitung jagad anda koting yach chaktir asti jagad anda chaya yad anta andantarasta paramanu chayantarastam govindam adi purushang tamahang bhajami govindam adi purushang tamahang bhajami. Just as the atoms and particles of dust are floating within the air, along with the birds, their number cannot be calculated. So also, innumerable universes are floating within the pores of the transcendental body of Lord Krishna in his form as Mahavishnu. So for this reason, the Vedas say that God is beyond the capacity of our knowledge. The phrase is Avan Manasa Gochara. To understand the length and breadth of God is beyond the jurisdiction of our mental speculation. Therefore, a person who is actually learned and sane never claims to be God, but instead tries to understand God, making distinctions between spirit and matter, as is mentioned by Krishna in chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. And by such careful discrimination, one can clearly understand that the Supreme Soul, Krishna, is transcendental to both the superior and inferior energies. Although Krishna does have some connection with both. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 7, Lord Krishna explains, Mattak paratarang nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya Mayi sarvam idang protang sutre manigana iva. O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. And Krishna also says in chapter 9 of Gita, Na cha matstani bhutani pashyame yogam aishvaram bhutabrin na cha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, at the same time, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation, for myself is the very source of the creation. So, although everything is resting on his energies, still Krishna is different or separate from that energy. Nature and the living entities are sometimes designated in Sanskrit in the terms Prakriti and Purusha, respectively. The whole cosmic manifestation is an amalgamation of Purusha and Prakriti. Material nature is the ingredient cause, and the living entities are the effective cause. These two causes combine together, and the effect is this cosmic manifestation. When one is fortunate enough to come to the right conclusion about this cosmic manifestation and everything which is going on within it, one knows it to be caused directly and indirectly by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. This is confirmed by the opening shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, composed by Srila Vyasadeva. Janmadi asya yataha anvayad itaratas charteshu abhigya swarat. Lord Sri Krishna is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. Krishna is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, yet Krishna is independent because there is no cause beyond Him. It is concluded in the Brahma Samhita by the following verse: Ishvara Padamaha Krishnaha Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Krishna, whose original name is Govinda, is the supreme controller. Krishna has an eternal, blissful, spiritual body. Krishna is the origin of all. Krishna has no origin other than Himself, for Krishna is the prime cause of all causes. So, after much deliberation and consideration, when one has attained perfection of knowledge, one comes to the conclusion that Krishna, or God, is the original cause of all causes. So instead of speculating about the measurement of God, whether Krishna is so long or so wide, instead of philosophizing, one should come to the conclusion of the Brahma Samhita, Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna, God, is the cause of all causes. That is the perfection of knowledge. Here is my purport to this section. So now, in their last prayer, the personified Vedas draw the conclusion that all Shrutis, by their various literal and metaphorical references, ultimately describe the Supreme Personality of Godhead's identity, personal qualities, and powers. The Upanishads glorify Krishna without end, such as the following statement from the Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad. Yad urvangargi divo, yad arvak prativya, yad antara dvaya prithvi, ime yad bhutang bhavachcha bhavishascha. O Gargi, my dear daughter of Garga Muni, Krishna's greatness encompasses everything above us in the heavens, everything below the surface of the earth, and everything in between heaven and earth, as well as everything that has ever existed, exists now, or will ever exist. To illuminate the meaning of this final prayer by the Shrutis, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur presents the following conversation between Lord Narayana and the personified Vedas. The Vedas said, O Lord Brahma, all rulers of the heavenly planets, all of them have not reached the end of your glories, O Lord. So what can we do then, since we are insignificant in comparison to these great demigods? Lord Narayana then replied, No, no, no. You Shrutis are gifted with more sublime vision than the demigods who rule this universe. You will be able to reach the end of my glories if you do not stop now. The Vedas then said, But Lord, even you cannot find your own limit. Lord Narayan replied, Oh, if that is the case, what do you mean when you call me omniscient and omnipotent? The Vedas said, Oh, we conclude that you possess these features from the very fact that you are limitless. Certainly, if one is ignorant of something that does not exist, like a rabbit's horn, that does not detract from one's omniscience. And if one fails to find such a non-entity, that does not limit one's omnipotency. No. O Lord, you are so vast that multitudes of universes flow within you. Each of these universes is surrounded by 7 shells composed of the material elements, and each of these concentric shells is 10 times larger than the one within it. Although we can never fully describe the truth about you, we perfect our existence by declaring that you are the true topic of the Vedas. Then Lord Narayan replied, But why do you seem dissatisfied? In the Vedas, Srila Vyasadeva has described the transcendental existence of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan only briefly. When Vyasadeva saw the need to elaborate on his description of the Supreme, Vyasadeva chose to concentrate on the subject of Brahman, the impersonal aspect of the Supreme, explaining Brahman by negating whatever is different from him. Just as in a field where a chest of jewels has been accidentally spilled, the jewels can be recovered by removing unwanted stones, twigs, and refuse. So within the visible realm of Maya and her creations, the absolute truth can be found by the process of elimination. Since we Vedas cannot possibly enumerate every material category, every individual entity, quality, and motion in the universe, from the beginning to the end of time, and since the truth concerning Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan would yet still remain untouched, even if we described all of these things and then discarded them, by this means of investigation, we will never expect to reach a final definition of you. No, my Lord, it is only by your mercy that we can make some attempt to approach you, for you are the supremely inaccessible absolute truth. Finally, Srila Sridhar Swami offers this prayer for the final verse of the prayers of the personified Vedas. Diyu patayo vidur antam anantate na cha bhavan na giri shruti malaya twayi falanti yato nama iti ato jaya jayati bhaje tavatat padam. The gods of heaven do not know your limit, O endless Lord, and even you do not know it. Because the transcendental words of the topmost Shrutis become fruitful by revealing you, I offer you my obeisances. Thus I worship you as the absolute truth, saying, Jai, Jai, Jai. All glories to you. All glories to you. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Aklada Dayane. Hiranya Kashi Puravakshaha. Shilatanga Nakalaye. Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimho. Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsimha. Bahir Nrsimho Hridaye Nrsimho. Nrsimham Ading Sharanang Prapadye. Nrsimham Ading Sharanang Prapadye. Nrsimham Ading Sharanang Prapadye. Tavakara Kamala Vare Nakam Adbhuta Sringam. Dalita Hiranya Kashipo Tanu Bringam. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Nrsimha Rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha. Jaya Jagadisha. Jaya Jagadisha Hare Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Tat Sat. Idang te mukam bojam atyanta nilayar. Ritang kuntalay snigda raktaisya gopya. Idang te mukam bojam atyanta nilayar. Ritang kuntalay snigda raktaisya gopya. Muhushchumbitang bimba raktadarang me. Manasya virastam alam laksha labhai. Muhushchumbitang bimba raktadarang me. Manasya virastam alang laksha labhai. Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu. Prasida Prabho Dukha Chalabdi Magnam. Kripa Dristi Vrishyati Dinang Bachanu. Grihane Shamam Agyam Etyakshi Drishyaha. Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu. prasida praboduka jalabdi magnam. Kripa dristi vrishyati dinang batanu. Vihani shamam agyam edyakshi drishyaha. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda. Your lips are reddish, just like the bimba fruit. O Lord, may this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Anantadeva, O Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. Shower your glance of mercy upon me, and deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. Om Tat Sat.